Get more done in your day with this simple technique. Let's have a look. Hey friends, today we're going to look at time blocking. We're going to look at how this can make you more efficient with your time and effectively get stuff done during your day and be ultimately more productive. Let's have a look. Before I discovered and learned about time blocking, I would simply write out to-do lists. The problem with writing out to-do lists was that the lists kept growing and growing and growing. And then it ended up being more than one list. 2, 3, 4, all full to the brim with nothing really achieved. Once I had everything captured down on a simple list, I would then try and get some stuff done. I lacked the priority, I lacked the system and structure between what is a task and what is a project, and simply with these multiple full lists I would go through and choose what I thought was the most fun or the least amount of time it would take up to complete that task, and I would just get that 1 or 2 or 3 things done. This meant that my productivity was quite poor and my time management also was very poor, as I would not get as many things as I planned to get done in the duration that I needed to get them done. So time blocking was something that I naturally discovered when I was an athlete and I was at school. I started planning my day around my training as an athlete, and over time I went on to university and I kept planning my days. Unlike school, university, you're not going all the time, so you needed to organise things around things a bit more, and I fell into the habit of watching YouTube instead of watching TV, and I came across some productivity experts just like Ali Abdaal and basically found the concept of time blocking. So even though I was doing this prior, I opened the world to me of time blocking as a time management tool and a productivity hack to basically get more done, schedule my days, and ensure that I've got the right amount of stuff that I'm doing, but also having the right amount of rest and everything in between. I didn't know at this stage that it was called time blocking, but this was what I was doing as I was organising my day. When I discovered time blocking on YouTube through a variety of different mentors online, like Ali Abdaal, I was still doing it on paper. I was just extending the list that I mentioned earlier, and I was time blocking on a piece of paper, and that too wasn't that efficient in how I was doing things. I progressed on to using digital means like an iPad, and progressed even further into using systems that work across multiple devices. As you can see here, I'm time blocking my day on the iPad, and I'm using the calendar app. When I was younger, I was using the paper and pen method, which I thought was quite poor in the way that I was efficiently using my time and being productive in what I wanted to be doing. I knew that I had to find a better way to time block my day, more effective and more efficient, and I moved towards a digital means of doing this. Just like you can see here on the iPad. As some of you may know, I have the iPhone, I have the iPad, I have the MacBook. I love Apple products, and I moved towards using these products with the calendar app to schedule my days and time block into the actual app. The benefit of doing this is that it's available across all my devices, and I've got access to my schedule whenever I want and however I want, and I can add or subtract, modify, and do what I need to do, even if the day is coming up in a week, 2 weeks, a month, whatever I need to do to schedule and be more efficient around my time. Something that I love about using technology to time block and schedule my day is that you can see things visually, and you can also modify how you're seeing them so you can see them in a variety of different ways. I really do find that using a digital means like the calendar app on the Apple suite of products provides you with an effective way to track and allocate time to what you need to do throughout the day and the week. The other benefit to using the calendar app is that I'm able to use a color system with the different calendars to assign my time blocks to different things. So I use a personal calendar, I use a work calendar, I use a training calendar, I use an appointments calendar. I also share a few calendars with my wife for her appointments and other things that we do, that we rely on each other to schedule around things and all those types of things. So it's incredibly handy to be able to use that in a digital means, but also be able to visually see it in a way that works for me. When I first started doing this, as in time blocking, I was quite bad at estimating how much time it would take me to do certain things, and I was also really bad at scheduling in breaks. I soon learned that you can't have every single minute for a day allocated for, and I also realised throughout all of that time that you needed to have breaks in between things and also have a realistic perspective on how long certain things would take, so you could work around and ensure that you're able to do all the things you want to do in your day instead of just one or two things. Over time, this self-awareness led me to developing my skills around time blocking and scheduling my day, and I was able to make sure that I scheduled in breaks and also make sure that I had an adequate amount of time allocated to certain things that I wanted to do throughout the day. Alright guys, thanks heaps for watching this video today. I hope you got something out of it. If you liked this video and you want to see more content like this coming up on this channel, please hit subscribe. While you're there, if you liked this video, please click like and also hit the bell if you want to stay up to date. Stay tuned for my next video where we'll look at this brand new app on the market that goes well with time blocking, allocating certain tasks in a priority, and enables you to be super efficient with your time and is yet again another time management and productivity hack. Until next time, see you then, take care. Thanks guys.